work permit, he has a social security, he has permission to be inside the country. He was permitted.
So I get this note. So he can't understand English and he wants to live here. When my grandparents came here from Italy, they didn't speak one word of English, Dennis. Come on, man. Let's be fair about this. Folks, we are live with Alonzo Flores. We'll be right back.
Traffic.
From the PJ Fitzpatrick Home Improvement Traffic Center, AAA Traffic powered by Mauser. What's up?
Hey, Marty, we have an accident reported in East Liberty on Roop Avenue and Penn Avenue. Over on the inbound side of the Parkway East,
It's Ellie Popovich.
was fell heading into the Squirrel Tunnels. The outbound shows no delays from Technology Drive past Homestead. Over on the Parkway West, that's slow as you make your way down Banksville approaching the Fort Pitt Tunnel. Route 28, no delays. The same goes for the Parkway North. 65 is clear near the McKees Rock Bridge. And in Butler County on Franklin Road and Pioneer Road, we have utility work in both directions between Mars Crider Road and Hillmark Drive. With AAA Traffic, I'm Ellie Popovich on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Listen to the Marty Griffin Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever.
You still there?
Podcasts.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck.
English if he wants to work here. How do you respond?
Well, first of all, I wish I spoke Spanish or he spoke English, and we both are working on that.
But not being able to communicate through the same language, especially with our iPhones that have translators built into them, is phenomenal. And Jose and I really don't even need to communicate. As far as work goes, he doesn't need much direction, him or Harriet. They're both hard workers. They're very respectful. Everybody that I know in the bakery, we have 220 employees. Everybody loves them. They're like a part of the bakery family.
What kind of employee is he?
He's an excellent employee. He shows up for work every day, never calls off, does whatever we ask him to do, works whenever we ask him to work.
Ask him if he lives in fear now. Is he afraid all the time?
Él quiere saber si es que ahora, por lo que te ha pasado, ¿vives en miedo? ¿Te da miedo que esto vuelva a pasar?
Claro que sí. De hecho, siempre que salimos por la mañana, nos asomamos y estamos viendo si hay algún vehículo por las cámaras en todo momento.
Absolutely. Every morning when we get ready, before we leave the house, we go through the window and see if anyone's out there. We take our time and then we sneak to the car.
What was it like for his daughter to see him snatched up?
¿Cómo fue para tu hija, si ella te comentó algo, de verte que te agarraron?
Sí, me dijo que por qué me llevaban las personas malas, que no habíamos hecho nada y que pues es a la fecha y ella tiene miedo al salir sola.
Yes, she said that, why are these bad people taking you? We haven't done anything bad. And to this day, she still has a fear. She's still scared of the bad people, is what she calls them.
Best immigration lawyer I know, Joseph Patrick Murphy, sitting right here. What is his status right now?
Well, that's a good one. He's waiting for his asylum trial, and that could take years, it could take months, but eventually they're going to call him in, and he'll have to explain why he needs asylum in the United States. I'm not the lawyer on his case, so I wouldn't know much more than what's publicly reported, but he'll be waiting for the next thing, which is an interview.
Why wasn't he deported?
Well, that's a good question. Most people thought he would be, and I'm glad he wasn't. He's an awfully nice fellow, awfully nice family. From his boss, I can tell he's a great worker, good work ethic. We need more people like this, not less. Why he wasn't deported? An immigration arrest is not like a criminal arrest. When people do crimes, that's an offense against civilization itself. They can't just be let out. That's different in immigration. The ICE and the Department of Homeland Security have the authority to do what's called prosecutorial discretion. They can just release you. Here, something like that happened. Pressure was brought to bear on them. The lawyers, I think some politicians were involved. You would know more about that, and his lawyer would know more about that than I do. But a decision was made to release him. That's it.
Mark Sorreo, how grateful are you to Senator McCormick?
I'm so grateful.
Chris DeLuzio that stepped in and said, to hell with this.
Jay Costa.
Yes.
Just all of them. Joe McAndrew. I called the people I knew first, of course, and I'm not really sure how it all came together, but I know that they said, it said that Senator McCormick had a lot to do with it, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for anything that any of them had to do with it.
You told me the tide has turned. People now support this. What kind of response are you getting from the public? What's the public saying to you?
Lately, ever since we talked on your show, people have been so gracious, and I see people when I'm out in public, and so many people just walk up to me and shake my hand or say, "We're so happy for the turnout. Thank you for taking care of that family." And like I've said, though, we've been with them since they got here. As soon as I met Jose and Harriet, I just think they're just really good people. Our first experience always with our employees is, are they good workers? They're excellent workers. And then are they respectful? Or do they appreciate their jobs? They do, absolutely. But then after that, it's kind of like, then there's that other human aspect where you kind of mesh with them. I found out that Jose's father owned 3 hardware stores in Nicaragua before the government went bad or whatever happened. And so we have a lot in common as far as, he's a twin, I'm a twin, I have twin grandchildren. There's a lot. So as far as communicating, we communicate well, but I would love it if we both spoke the same language. It would be a lot more fun.
Wendy, ask him if he could get imprisoned and or killed if he was deported to Nicaragua. If he's deported to Nicaragua, would he be in danger? Ask him.
Si te llegan a deportar o regresar a tu país, ¿puedes ¿Tu vida corre peligro?
En parte sí, porque hay una como denuncia prácticamente que mi esposa hizo porque trabajaba para el Estado en ese entonces.
Okay, yeah, I believe so because my wife, who I guess she was involved in the political world in Nicaragua, and it's very dangerous. So yes.
Ask him why he loves America so much.
Él quiere saber por qué tú quieres tanto a este país de Estados Unidos.
Porque le ha abierto puertas a bastante cantidad de personas en mi situación, inmigrantes, y que han podido sacar a su familia. Es un país de paz y de oportunidades.
Because it has opened up a lot of doors for me, along with many people that are in my same situation as me. It gives us the ability to advance in life and give ourselves a better future.
Joseph Patrick Murphy, what are his chances of becoming a citizen?
Well, he'd have to win his asylum first. A year after that, he could get a green card, and 4 years after that, he could become a citizen. If he passes that asylum, that part is the hard part. The rest of it is just compliance and behaving.
Tell him I said thank you.
Te quiero agradecer por estar aquí hoy.
Gracias a ustedes por la oportunidad y para aclarar muchas cosas acá.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity and giving me a chance to clarify things.
Tell him he's a hell of a man.
Eres un buen hombre.
Gracias. Muchas
Thank
gracias.
you.
Mark, he's a hell of a man, isn't he?
What's that?
He's a hell of a man.
Absolutely.
Love it. We'll be right back, folks.
Keeping up with bills can be tough, but you don't have to do it alone. Duquesne Light Company's Customer Assistant Program helps income-qualified customers lower their monthly electric bill.
The community paid their rent while he was detained for the whole month. I could go on forever. It's
so Americans love these immigrants.
Yeah.
Love them.
Legal immigrants.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Yeah.
My brother.
I think it's so important. It's unfortunate that we always have to go back to, it's legal immigrants. That's what we love. They didn't do anything wrong. They came here. They went through the proper channel. They were invited in by our government. And I just think now we need to make sure that process continues and they become American citizens because that's their dream.
My brother, thanks.
Thank you.
My man, Mark Sorrell. We'll be right back, folks. From the PJ Fitzpatrick Traffic Center, AAA Traffic, hired by Bowser. Ellie, what's up?
Marty, over on the Parkway West, inbound shows a slowdown as you near Parkway Center Drive, and it is slow and steady, approaching.
Pastor Hogan is online.
The lanes are closed on the inbound side. Over on Route 28, it's a smooth ride as you make your way from the Allegheny Valley past the Highland Park Bridge to the north side. Over on the Parkway East, that is slow approaching Edgewood, Swissvale. And on Route 48, southbound, there's a lane restriction between Forbes Regional Hospital and Macbeth Road for utility to work until 2 o'clock this afternoon. With AAA Traffic, I'm Ellie Popovich on 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Phillips Heating and Air Conditioning knows a comfortable home is more important than ever. Does your home have rooms that are too hot or too cold? With a multi-zone solution from Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning, you can keep every room at just the right temperature. Phillips Heating and Air Conditioning is your local Mitsubishi Electric Heating and Air Conditioning diamond contractor and can help with all your HVAC, plumbing, and electrical needs. Visit phillipsheating.com, call 412-431-6563.
Fantastic February savings at Coons Market. Isn't that right, Frank Dentisi?
Right, Rob. In our meat department, center cut boneless pork loin chops or roasts are $2.99 a pound. In the produce department, Sunkist Jumbo, Cara, or Navel oranges, 10 for $10. In our deli department, Coons pepperoni rolls are $4.49 each. An additional savings this week, Eggland's Best Large Eggs, 1 dozen cartons, 2 for $5.
Coons Market, that special place in your neighborhood, a Pittsburgh tradition.
Every morning, we rise and shine, make breakfast, and brush away the night's rest. These routines help us start the day off right. Nature-Made vitamins are a simple step in that daily care regimen. Multivitamins with daily essentials, clinically studied probiotics for gut health support, magnesium to help relax the body. Nature-Made is made to care for you every day. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
This is the story of the woman. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Man, we have this window. It's actually a bay window at the front of our house. And I know it sounds stupid, but I was out there looking at it. And it needs replaced. And I'm sitting here because I've been talking to the folks at Windows Direct. And they've got this deal right now. It's insane. You buy 4 windows, you get 4 free. And check this out. You get $1,000 off your entire project and 0% interest for 60 months. You can spread out the payments. And folks, this is the time, right? Because it's kind of slow. And they got professionals ready to go. And they have folks ready for you to start your new year with this great deal on Windows. 4, get 4 free, 60 months interest free, $1,000 off. And all you got to say is, I love my Windows. This deal rocks. I'm checking it out. I swear I am. 412-545-6003. 412-545-6003. Universal Windows Direct. Don't miss this one.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA, covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 platinum roofing company.
Logan Fury did something smart. He saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. With that money, he bought a mini treadmill. Is walking on it during video conference calls more distracting than he thought? Yes. And is that because because he overestimated his foot-eye coordination. Definitely. But it's Logan's savings, and if he wants to burn calories and any chance at a promotion, we say, good for you, Logan. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You need someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now you can meet them fast on ZipRecruiter.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Right now at Bowser Subaru, there's a lot to love and a lot more waiting for you. Love all-wheel drive confidence?
Back in 60 seconds.
Love a vehicle that looks out for your family like you do? Then get to Bowser Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Take home the 2026 Forester Base with 1.9% APR or lease for just $209 a month. VIN number T3050781, MSRP $32,487, 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year with $2,699 due at signing and no security deposit required. The Subaru Forester gives you comfort, capability, and Subaru reliability without overcomplicating.
Stand by back in 20.
For real life. With credit approval and financing through SMFL, tax, title, and fees not included, dealer doc fee of $490 applies. See Bowser Subaru for complete details, offer, and
stand by, coming back.
Subaru.com. Bowser Subaru, Route 51 South, on top of the hill.
It's Marty Griffin on the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1
Pastor Hogan is online.
KDKA.
You're back.
Why the haters hate? Why do you give a damn if this guy speaks English or not? And who makes you the judge to say he gets kicked out of the country because he doesn't speak English? At least 50% of all immigrants, Chinese, Mexican, Middle Eastern, you name it, at least 50% do not speak English. Legal immigrants. Don't change the rules because you don't like immigrants. And my man Matt, who always wants to be a pain in the ass, says stop calling him legal. Matt, my man, I don't know what he is. And the lawyers don't know. And the judges don't know. So I don't know. And if I did, I was wrong. Because I don't know, man. You know who knows faith and community and family? Pastor James Hogan. Good morning, brother. How are you?
I'm well, my brother. How you doing, Vic?
Jump in here. What do we do with this guy? What do we do with men and women like him, sir? Kick him out? Give him a shot? What do we do, sir?
He's kind of in the ideal situation, to be honest, because he's got an advocate in Mark, a guy who's vouching for him, a guy who's got some money in his pocket and willing to pay for lawyers. I think Jose's going to be just fine. A lot of the folks that are kind of in this limbo space don't have that same kind of support, and I don't have the solution. What I do know is we can't, every 4 years, we can't have the floodgates open and then slam shut and then hunting down people for 4 years and then open the floodgates again. This is insanity.
It's ignorant.
But it's tough for people who were loaded onto planes in Nicaragua and Ecuador to fly into the United States in the middle of the night with an open invitation from the federal government.
True.
When the federal government knew what they was doing was illegal. Because every time that Mayorkas was asked about it, he lied about it. Oh, the border's closed. Nobody's coming in. And so, in a way, this whole battle, everybody is stirred up because of a giant mess that was made intentionally. And I get upset sometimes when I see the way that these officers are treated, because it's like being mad at the firefighters because somebody else started a fire. But at the same time, what do? You have to stop this. You can't let this continue to be the trend where, depending on who's in office, we're either going to enforce the law or we're not.
Hey, what about this narrative? I'm getting all these texts. Why is he here? He doesn't speak English. Screw that, Pastor. Screw that.
So do I care if a guy making donuts speaks English? Not one iota. I care if truck drivers speak English because they have to be able to read signs in English, and they have to be able to take directions from electronic signs, and they have to be able to answer questions from people at the way stations and from officers.
Okay, that's fine, but you can't make him a bad guy because he doesn't speak English when half of the immigrants don't speak English. You can't.
If it was a requirement when I was growing up that all the immigrants would be able to speak English, I wouldn't have had half my classmates.
Right.
Because their parents couldn't speak English.
My man, go to Texas, where I lived. Half the school doesn't speak English. Half the day,
oh, yeah, for
Miami,
sure. I lived in San Diego.
Denver.
It was the same thing.
Why do Americans hate so much? Why was Mark called a Nazi? Had his life threatened? Why? What is that?
You know what? I honestly think that social media is to blame for a lot of it because you get affirmation from your social media feed. It tells you all the stuff you like to hear. Anything you disagree with, you don't have to face. And when you do face something that you disagree with, you're too far to get punched in the mouth. So you can call anybody anything under the sun, and there's not any real consequence for it. And so it's conditioned us to be soft, unable to tolerate differing opinions, and have no consequences for acting like jerks. And so hate's become kind of our calling card.
I got to do this because you're my pastor, you're my voice of reason, and my spiritual leader. What would Jesus do?
As pertains to the immigrant stuff?
Of course.
I think
he'd love them all.
I think it's a big toss-up because Jesus said to obey the leaders in the country that you're in, and this guy's in office got elected running on, hey, this is what we're going to do.
Yep.
But at the same time, Jesus' calling card is love and compassion, and so I think it would come down to a case-by-case basis. What are you doing here? What is your situation if you get sent back home? What are you bringing to the country? All that kind of stuff. But it's a hard thing. There's no easy answer to that because we have to trust that the leadership that we have in office is the people that we're supposed to honor while they're in office, and then the next people. That's what I mean. We can't keep flipping this card over back and forth. We have to have some coherent policy that makes some kind of sense.
Pastor James Hogan, my brother. Thanks, man.
Yep, have a great day.
Wow. Live at Oak Bakery, folks. Right back.
When you need to know, depend on the news leader. At home, in your car, or at work. The voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM.
Coolant 10.
Coming back after Tootie.
Aching fever, under your flu, medicine. Use as directed, keep out of reach of children.
Tootie Mechanical Systems, Pittsburgh's HVAC, plumbing, and electric leaders, is a family business that I truly admire. Tootie culture is built on ethics. Community. Tootie Mechanical.
Coming back. Mike is live.
In your home.
Everything you need, every time you listen. 100.1 FM in AM 1020. KDKA.
You're up.
Bop, bop. Apologize for my voice, folks. Work in progress. How many of you would not be here if it weren't for immigrants? I wouldn't. Gabe, how about you?
I would absolutely not be here. My great-grandparents, I believe, were immigrants from Italy as well.
Did they speak English?
I would guess not very much, if any, probably not.
Do you believe in immigration?
Absolutely.
Patrick, would you be here if not for immigrants?
No. My great-grandfather came over from Ireland. My great-grandmother came from Germany. On my mom's side, from Scotland back in the day. There is Cherokee Indian, but that's the only piece that was here originally. So absolutely not.
I'm not suggesting the illegals should be here. Get them the hell out if they're a criminal. Now, today, bye-bye, however, comma. To suggest that this wonderful man and his wife, the Flores family, to suggest that they're criminals and bad people, and to suggest that we don't want immigrants is ignorant by definition. Simple question. Would you be here if it weren't for immigrants? 866-391-1020. Would you be here if it weren't for immigrants? 866-391-1020. Give me a buzz. Got to tell you this story. December 17th, 2015. Okay? We were in D.C. My boy, my closest friend, my partner, my man, Ron Leighton. Secret Service. Protecting Obama. Called me, said, hey, come on down with your family. I want to show you the White House. The back room tour. Take you where no one else goes. Okay? We got a hotel room. About 4 blocks from the White House. We were walking through the lobby of the hotel. And this very tall, handsome, charming, charismatic man said to me, you have a beautiful family. True story. Out of the blue, he says, you have a beautiful family. You know who that was? Jesse Jackson. He introduced himself to my wife and me and my kids. And then Jesse Jackson, the great one, said, how about a picture? Right there in the hotel. One of the greatest civil rights leaders of our time. So, there are people that love him. There are people that hate him. Here's how I judge him. He was kind. He was charming. He was charismatic. He literally said, do you want to take a picture? And I posted it on social. It's ironic. We were watching The Butler last night. fantastically emotional movie about a butler who worked in the White House under 8 presidents, based on a true story. Jesse Jackson was prominent in that meeting. In fact, in that movie. In fact, when we saw him, I said to my wife, you remember that? You remember how cool he was with us? Woke up this morning, and he was dead. Judge him how you wish. I judge him how he handled us. Kindness, eloquence, grace, charm, charismatic figure. Back to the phones. Bill, Monroeville, go ahead. Bill, go ahead.
He hung up. You got Jack on 19.
Jack, Beachview, go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Marty.
What's up?
I'm calling to answer your question. I would definitely not be here if it wasn't for immigrants. My great-grandparents immigrated here, and I kind of feel like since the only people that were here originally were Native Americans,
yes, sir.
I think if everybody really understood their family history enough, they'd eventually figure out that they're descendants of an immigrant somewhere, back in time. So I think we need immigrants.
Legally.
Legally,
Yeah,
right.
Same.
I agree.
Same.
So,
thanks, brother. Gabriella, Washington.
Hi, Marty.
Hello.
I'm calling about your title now about immigrants. I am one. I became a citizen in '89, but I still have a little problem with my language. English is not as easy as everybody thinks it is. But I just wanted to say thank you very much for people need to know that if they come in here legally, everything is A-okay. That's all, Marty. Thank you. Your show is wonderful.
Hey, did you speak any English when you came here?
I did speak a little English in school, and you know how that goes.
Where are you from?
Germany.
Wow.
Yep. But it is my land now. Like I said before, I became a citizen in '89, and I was very, very proud of it. Receiving a flag and wave it and says, "Hello, I'm a citizen of the United States." I vote every time there is something.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Nice show. Bye-bye.
I'll tell you what. It was a hell of a day today to speak to Jose Flores. I love the man. I love his work ethic. I love his attitude. Let me make sure you understand. If you're here illegally, if you're a felon, if you're a drug dealer, a rapist, a murderer, as Trump suggests, arrest them, get them the hell out. If you are this young man we had in here today, doing it the right way, chasing the American dream, God bless you. Because isn't that what this is all about? Thank goodness for people like Mark Sorreo who fought for Jose Flores. Good for him. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Pony from 93.7 The Fan for the power.
Good stuff, big guy.
Fall in love with a new Chevy from Bowser Chevrolet of Monroeville. Hit the road with a
later ran for president, has died at 84. Lenny McAllister, a senior fellow with the Commonwealth Foundation, shared his thoughts on the Big K Morning Show.
When I think about the civil rights movement post-MLK, there's one prominent name, and it's Jesse Jackson.
Jackson advocated for the poor and underrepresented on issues from voting rights and job opportunities to
What's up?
Marty, looking at the
residents and support small business development. For more on these stories and other local business news, log on to PittsburghBusinessTimes.com.
Stand by. Coming back.
He's live, he's local, he's Marty Griffin. 100.1 FM and AM 1020.
Mike is hot.
All right. Mardi Gras. Fat Tuesday. My man Gabe's here. Mark Sorreo's here. And wonderful, wonderful woman from this amazing shelter for women. Her Safe Haven. Sarah, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Tell us about your shelter. It's amazing.
Yeah, so we run a residential program for women who are escaping sex trafficking and exploitation and other forms of intense trauma, and also have substance use addiction disorder.
They go through hell.
They do, yeah.
Give me a story.
So we've had women who've been through familial trafficking, where it was a parent who may have been addicted to drugs themselves and sold their children for sex trafficking. So we've had that situation. We've had, when they're older and into adulthood and, something negative happens in their lives, they end up on the streets and have to resort to finding other ways to survive. So there's a lot of different types of stories, but we have everything from trauma starting as young children all the way through adulthood.
And this isn't just a check-in for a day, check-out deal. This is an amazing program. Describe it.
So we do intense therapy and therapeutic services. So we do trauma therapy and substance use counseling. We also do group counseling. We have supportive recovery programs. We have life skills groups, because a lot of the women have been on the streets and maybe not even know how to cook or clean or do basic life skills. And then it's all in a home residential environment. So they feel that, that love and compassion, and it's not just like a sterile hospital.
I've never seen anything so beautiful. I've never seen anything put together so amazingly well. But I was talking to her in the break, and I said, God bless you, because every month, what do you worry about most? Honestly.
Funding.
Right on.
Funding is always.
Right
because we do such a high clinical program, we have all licensed staff, we have highly trained staff, and that takes money.
And I know this because I've lived this. Every month you're thinking, damn, we can cover the nut, right?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you're saving lives.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It's hard work, and it needs the funds.
Mark Sorreo, one of my favorite Americans, might as well be my brother. I love him so much. You are bought in on this. Why? Why? Why is it so important, Mark?
Oh, I think it's one of the most important things that we could possibly do. I think it's beyond saving lives. It's changing lives.
Right on.
Sometimes I think some of these people, when they were in the horrible circumstances they were in, would have wished they were dead rather than being saved. So it's so hard to turn a life around. And, it's so easy to look at people and say, that could never happen to me or that could never happen to my family. But it does happen to us and our families.
And if they're not there, these women suffer.
Yeah.
And could die.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And the organization itself is it's an unbelievably perfect organization, because they care so much about these people. And the unfortunate side of it is that they worry every time their payroll comes up that they're going to make payroll.
You know what they are, brother? They're selfless.
They are. They are.
They're selfless.
Yep.
There's
a lot easier things to do in this world than what they're doing.
And we talk about this all the time. It's hard to get guaranteed cash flow. So every month, they have to worry if they can keep the damn lights on, right?
Yeah. And they're trying really hard to get Medicare, Medicaid.
It's taking a year and a half or something, right?
Yeah, that's your job. You're going to have to do something about
I'll
that,
do it.
Marty.
Let's get, you know what, my man.
You got Jose out.
Let's contact the same people, right?
Yeah.
Let's get the players involved,
yeah.
Right? Because this has to survive. This has to survive and thrive, hasn't it?
It does. It does.
Sarah, what happens if you can't continue? What happens to these women? They could die.
Yeah, they could very well die. A lot of them have been through that, trauma and substance use and, need that supportive person. And so we've been the one, that we've stepped in and been able to help them and, show them that care and also provide those services. So if we don't exist, they will have to move to other programs. But that's the one thing I love about our program is because of our high level of services, we have a higher graduation rate than a lot of other programs. And so, but that's because we're addressing the trauma from all the way from childhood all the way through the current needs that they have.
Well, and I apologize. It's not fair to call it a shelter. This is a home.
It is a home, yeah. It's a very much a safe home type feel of a place.
You care so much. We got to do everything we can to get this going, right?
Yes.
If we get Jose out, we can get them back in the game and fund it. Right, Mark?
Yep. One last thing I
Yeah,
have
please,
to say.
please.
Now, it's possible to donate online, is that right?
Yes.
So, sometimes I think people think that I'm not going to donate unless I can give $1,000 or $10,000, but it's really $100 or $50 because every $50 or $100 is life changing for these women. So I really, I'm asking everyone if you have a $50 or $100 that you can spare,
or 10,000,
go online,
or 10,000,
or 10,000, yeah, absolutely. It's life changing for these women. It really is.
She's going to come back. I want to mention Gabe. Gabe, my man.
What's up?
How many punchkis do you have?
I have 3 sitting over there for me right now.
Mark?
Yeah.
Can he do it?
I don't think so.
Gabe, you going to give it a shot?
I'll give it a shot. I'm not super confident.
Come on, they're stuffed. They're stuffed.
I did not expect them to be quite as large as they were. So there's a good chance that my roommate's going to have some leftovers.
Gabe, you're here.
Well, you can start fasting tomorrow, but today you got to eat 3
Yeah, Gabe,
punches.
come on, Gabe. Go for it, Gabe.
All right, let's do it.
All right, folks, we're live at Oakland Bakery. Right back.
When the weather turns bad, turn to us for the best news, weather, and traffic information from the KDKA Radio Storm Center. Presented by Duquesne Light Company. Larger than light. And brought to you by Butler Transit Authority. Online and on the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
The Village at St. Barnabas. The perfect place for mom.
Wintertime, freezing temperatures, busted pipes. Man, that's terrible. And when that pipe breaks, damage spreads fast. It's terrible. That's when you call Service Master Greater Pittsburgh. Yep. 24/7, 365. Residential and commercial water damage emergencies. Stopping that damage, cleaning up the mess, getting your property back to normal and fast. When winter hits hard, demand that yellow van. Service Master Greater Pittsburgh. Call 412-RECOVER. That's 412-RECOVER.
I'm here with Harold Shepley. 2 things. Folks want to lose weight in the new year and get out of debt. Any ideas on the debt thing, my man?
Absolutely, and those 2 things actually kind of go together because getting out of debt is a lot like losing weight. You have to be serious about it, have to be dedicated to making that life change. And by calling my law firm, we can help you make that life change with a debt negotiation, settling your debt for less.
And folks, it works. I've seen it firsthand. Go to ShepleyLaw.com, the best.
Larry Richard for CertaPro Painters. I've been a customer for over a decade. Why? Because the professional work CertaPro Painters does protects your home, quality paint, worry-free process, free estimates. That's why I've relied on CertaPro Painters. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in our community. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
A teddy bear dreams of a best friend who they grow up with. What they don't dream of is being left alone in a shrine for school shooting victims who could have been their best friends.
School shootings are preventable. Learn the warning signs at sandyhookpromise.org.
SchultzFord.com. 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 SchultzFord.com.
KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh. W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
53, mostly cloudy skies at 12 o'clock. I'm Paul Rasmussen. Civil rights leader, the Reverend Jesse Jackson, died this morning at 84. The man who marched alongside Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and later ran for president died peacefully, surrounded by family. Commonwealth Foundation Senior Fellow Lenny McAllister commented on Jackson's impact on the Big K Morning Show.
For my generation, Generation X, the civil rights icon was Jesse Jackson Sr. He was Keep Hope Alive. He was also the guy that was freeing hostages. He was the guy that ran for president. Before there was a Barack Obama, there was a Jesse Jackson.
Long known for his activism and political influence, Jackson spent his life dedicated to pursuing civil rights for disenfranchised groups. In 2000, he was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. More than 3 weeks have passed since Nancy Guthrie vanished from her home in suburban Tucson, Arizona. With the latest on the search for Guthrie and the man seen at her door, here's CBS's Andre Gutierrez.
The FBI is analyzing male DNA found on a black glove recovered about 2 miles from her Tucson home. Investigators are trying to match it to DNA found inside the house. Law enforcement sources confirm investigators are using what's known as a signal sniffer in an effort to detect transmissions from Guthrie's pacemaker. Pima County Sheriff Chris Nano says the entire Guthrie family and their spouses have been cleared, calling them victims in this case.
Investigators are also consulting with Walmart, where a backpack the suspect was wearing is sold exclusively. Penn Hills will soon see major street and sidewalk improvements thanks to a $3 million grant from the state. News Radio KDKA's Tamira Rush has details.
The grant is from the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation's Multimodal Transportation Fund. State Representative Joe McAndrew presented the check to council Monday night.
When we turn around and we look at this community and we see a community with so many miles and miles of road, to come back with a $3 million grant is something that I think is really going to help continue that journey and path and guide the finances that we need to make sure that Penn Hills is a thriving, vibrant community.
McAndrew says Penn Hills received the largest award in this round of funding. Later today, Congresswoman Summerly will present more than $1 million in federal funding to support revitalization efforts in North Braddock. Tamira Rush, News Radio KDKA.
State Representative Stephanie Shalaba has announced she's not running for a third term in office. The Republican representing constituents in Adams, Cranberry, and Jackson Township says she's stepping away to care for a child. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. It's the start of the Lenten season, and of course also fish fries. Catholics abstain from eating meat on Fridays during Lent as a form of penance and sacrifice. Fish then became a popular alternative, as Bishop Mark Eckman explained on the Big K Morning Show.
You know, when that was first instituted, fish was a cheaper meal, and so you were giving up the expensive meats that you were eating and trying to offer something up, just as our Lord offered up his life.
KDKA Sports at the Winter Olympic Games. The U.S. men and women's curling teams are competing today in the preliminary round. Other events in final rounds include biathlon, bobsleigh, freestyle skiing, and snowboarding. The news is brought to you by PJ Fitzpatrick. Home improvements with no interest financing if you need it. TrustPJ.com. KDKA Radio News Time 12:03. It's 53 now, mostly cloudy in Pittsburgh with the AccuWeather forecast next.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey folks, Marty Griffin here. Right now, buy 2 windows and get 2 free and 0% financing for 36 months. Plus, $500 off your project. Restrictions apply.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
Did you know that the only cause of mesothelioma is exposure to asbestos? Did you know that many local area tradesmen were exposed to asbestos and didn't even know it? The sad reality is asbestos-related diseases are often fatal, yet entirely preventable. Pittsburgh-based Goldberg, Persky, and White understands the complexities of asbestos exposure and are dedicated to fighting for the compensation you deserve. GPW can't change the past, but we'll work to transform your future. Call 1-800-COMPLEX to learn more.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Clouds and a limited sun the rest of today, but turning milder, high 55. Tonight, cloudy, a bit of rain late, though 44. Mostly cloudy and quite mild tomorrow with off and on rain showers, the high 62. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you. while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guaranteed details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Right now at Bowser Subaru, there's a lot to love and a lot more waiting for you. Love all-wheel drive confidence when Western PA weather hits. Love a vehicle that looks out for your family like you do. Then get to Bowser Subaru during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Take home the 2026 Crosstrek Premium with 2.9% APR or lease for just $199 a month. VIN number T3701361, MSRP $32,775, 36-month lease, 7,500 miles per year with $2,699 due at signing and no security deposit required. The Subaru Crosstrek Premium is built for real life and real adventures. It gives
Stand by, coming back in 30.
You need for friends, gear, and weekend plans. With credit approval and financing through SMFL, tax, title, and fees not included, dealer doc fee of $490 applies. See Bowser Subaru for complete details. Offer ends March 3rd. BowserSubaru.com. Bowser Subaru.
Coming back after Coons, 14 seconds.
Fantastic February savings at Coons Market.
Boneless chicken breasts or breast tenders, $2.99 a pound. Fresh strawberries, 1 pound packs, 2 for $6. And plain or garlic Eckrich bologna, $3.99 a pound. Come see us at Coons.
Coming back.
It's Marty Griffin. 100.1 FM and AM 1020.
Mike is hot. Mike is hot.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, my bakery. Mark, these punchkis weigh like, what do they weigh? How much bigger are they than a regular donut, a punchki?
So a regular donut weighs about 2 ounces filled, and a punchki weighs about 6 to 8
Whoa.
ounces.
So, Gabe started on 3 of them. Gabe, come on, man. Step up.
I'm a little embarrassed with
he
my
barely
progress
started.
Right now. I will say I was given a delectable sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit this morning when I got here.
Whatever, Gabe.
So there's, it's not full capacity in there right now.
A bad sign is he's using a fork and a knife.
Well, I got to control that. I got to keep my fingers clean with all this equipment.
Gabe, you said you had game.
I do.
You don't have squats. Four. My brother-in-law Scott had 4.
That's the most we ever know anybody's eaten.
All right. So, the reason why we're so close is we have the same belief in one thing: family. We have a toast at the Griffin house every night at dinner. Family, all that matters. You live that too, don't you?
Yeah.
And they're here with you.
Yep.
Introduce everybody.
So this is my son Tony.
There's right.
And this is my grandson Nicholas, my grandson Mark Anthony, and my only daughter-in-law Samantha.
Who, by the way, and I mean this, is the most gifted social media person I've ever seen.
No question.
Ever.
It's all in the name.
Ever.
She is.
She gets it. She entertains you, intrigues you, shows beautiful things, and loves this. That's the thing about this family, isn't it? The passion.
Yeah.
Right? Tony, I see the same things in you that I see in your dad. But it wasn't always like that.
No.
He had to kick your ass.
That's right.
To get you in here. And then, if I'm not mistaken, he had to kick your ass to go to the right school. Right?
That's right, yep. Hey, tricked me into that.
Yeah, hold on, though. So you go to this school, where was it?
Manhattan, Kansas.
Right.
Yep.
And you came back and you're like, damn, let's do this, right?
Right, yep, exactly. My favorite thing is not only did he raise me, he also trained me. So I think that's why, we get along so well in the business. Going to school made me really realize what this was all about.
It's uncanny that you don't fight.
That's right.
Really, Mark? Family businesses fight.
Well, a lot of times they do. We don't ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I think a lot of it has to do with respect. You know, I always feel respected by him, and I respect him now as a man. I didn't always when he was a boy.
In fact, tell the story about how you would get him out of bed.
When he was going through he was sowing his wild oats. He had a hard time getting up in the morning sometimes. So I would wake him up when I would leave the house at 3:30, and then an hour and a half later, when he didn't show up, I would call my wife and say, "Where's Tony at?" You know, he was supposed to be here an hour ago or whatever, because he came in a little after me, and then she would tell me to hold on. She would run downstairs and make him go in the garage to tell me that he just left. she wouldn't never lie.
Hold on, you pulled him out of the bed.
Well, there was a few times that I couldn't wake him up, so I would go downstairs and I would take the mattress, the top mattress, and just flip him off the bed onto the floor, and sometimes he'd stay sleeping.
All right, so Christmas, you're shut down. However, you brought your boys in here, didn't you?
Oh yeah, that was always my favorite thing to do. Yeah.
Why?
When I growing up, I always enjoyed. I was always curious what my dad was doing, so I'd come to work with him on the weekends. I'd come to work with them on the weekends when I could, and them growing up is just like, I feel like it's just like I was when I was younger, and they love it. They enjoy it. They can't wait to do it.
Introduce them.
This is Nicholas.
Nicholas.
And this is Mark.
Hey, do you like the bakery?
Wait, what?
Do you like coming to work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like about the bakery? What's your favorite thing to do on the holidays?
I like to move the racks.
We get the racks ready for the next day for the bakers coming in. We get the racks ready for the next morning for the bakers. So there's always something to do. We run 24 hours. So on the holidays, we still come in and work, and that's their day to come in and give us a hand.
Yes. Do you like it?
What do you like doing on the holidays?
The same thing.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because we. Yeah.
What? Say it.
Every holiday.
Yeah, you like coming into work with me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the point is, they're learning the way you learned.
Right.
Love, dedication, work ethic, right?
Yep, they are, and they enjoy it, and they come down, they help me. I mean, they really do. They get their gloves on, they get everything ready. I actually watch them do it now. It reminds me of me when I was little. That's my favorite thing.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Samantha.
You're the wife.
I'm Tony's wife.
Without him, without you, they're not here.
That's right. I'm really the boss in charge.
You are. You have an insane creative mind. Where's that come from?
I think I've always been a creative person. I always drew a lot and everything growing up, so I always like to think outside the box when it comes to things.
But you do these amazing video skits to promote the bakery, and they're insanely good.
Thank you.
Where's that come from?
So I like to look at the analytics and everything of things. So whenever I realized that our social media following is 80% women who are my age,
Wow.
I was like, oh, what do I like to watch?
Wow.
Let me put out there what I enjoy, and 80% of them love it. So
And it works.
it works.
How important is family in all this?
Oh, family's number one besides God.
Yeah.
And everybody gets along. I always like to say I hit the in-law jackpot. So
Here's my thing. Because I've known Mark for more than 20 years. He's family to me. People think you're crazy. Right? The hours.
Yes.
The madness. The controversy. All of it.
Yeah.
But you don't see it that way, do you?
no,
Why?
no. Well, I don't think there is any controversy when it comes to us.
Really? Not internally, but like the stuff with your employees. Hit national story. But you manage it so well.
Yes.
How?
Well, we always look at the positive. I don't look at any comments besides our own on our own social media, and I think that's the best thing to do.
Actually, so she blocks a lot of comments.
The
on
hate,
our
the hate.
page. Just tell them some
Oh,
of the
yes.
words that are blocked.
Oh,
you can say it.
Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yeah. All right, so what is it, Mark, the secret sauce that makes this work so damn well, and you're happy on top of that? Because a lot of people like you that are miserable doing this kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, I really believe it's the whole family dynamic. So we have our immediate family, my daughters, my son, my daughter-in-law, my son-in-laws, my grandchildren are so important. But we actually, if you would ask Jose and Harriet, we were just talking about, there's also a broader family, and it's the people that really buy into this. Now, there are employees that come and go and,
right.
could care less about it. But we have a lot of employees that have been here for 30 years, 20, 25 years. Samantha came as an employee. Tony wasn't supposed to date her because she was a good employee. We have a role in the family.
I broke the golden rule.
He broke the golden rule. Did a good job, though. None of our kids date employees, and that's because if we have a great employee and they date for a couple months and break up, we lose a really good employee. When my wife and I found out that Tony was dating Samantha, I said to him, well, I guess if you guys break up, we're gonna have to decide which one we keep.
Whoa! All right, boys, do you listen to my show?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's very good. Sorry about my voice, folks. I love this family. I love how they think, and they think about one thing: family. Family. That's all that matters. And the rest of it is magic, man. And they work their asses off. We'll be right back.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Folks, appliances are big purchases. That's why I recommend Voss TV and Appliance. Family owned since 1960. Megan, Tracy, the entire Voss team are experts. They know appliances and TVs inside and out. They take the guesswork of shopping and provide helpful advice before, during, and after your purchase. Having knowledgeable people on your side that you can trust matters. Shop Voss's South Hill showroom. Go to VossTV.com or call 412-650-VOSS, 412-650-VOSS. Voss TV and Appliance. The lowest prices, guaranteed.
Hey, this is Lisa from Nest Expressions Window Fashions, and I would like to remind you about the selected drapery fabrics that are on sale right now. 50 to 70% off the most beautiful fabrics with the draperies made right here in Pittsburgh in my very own factory. Call 724-933-5500. Stop into my gallery at 2015 Village Run Road in Wexford, or simply book online, nestexpressions.com.
UPMC. Life-saving, life-changing information.
When I need to look my best, I trust Laramore's. They just customized my new suit. Discover the difference of Laramore's men's clothing. 249 Fifth Avenue, downtown Pittsburgh. Thanks, Laramore's.
It's never too soon or too late to need a wealth manager because life is complicated. At Bill Few Associates, we help you manage the complexities and enjoy the peace of mind that should come with financial achievement. Often that means adding value by simplifying things for you. When do you need a wealth manager? Now is when. Bill Few Associates, Wealth Management. BillFew.com, 412-630-6000.
When it comes to building Pennsylvania's future, the laborers are on the job. From highways and bridges to schools, hospitals, energy projects, the men and women of the Pennsylvania Laborers District Council deliver the skilled work that keeps our communities moving forward. Joe LaQuatra is leading the charge to train the next generation, protect worker safety, and stand up for fair wages and benefits. When laborers build, Pennsylvania grows stronger. The Pennsylvania Laborers District Council, working hard every day. My people.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey folks, Marty, why did MediConnect choose to sponsor the Warmathon and KDKA Radio? Well, their folks see firsthand the pressures, financial pressures, seniors are facing every day. No senior should overpay for services that may be included in over 70 different Medicare options. There's never a fee for MediConnect's top-rated service to assist seniors in finding the right Medicare plan. Call MediConnect.
Stand by, coming back.
334 or visit MediConnectInsurance.com.
Where Pittsburgh comes to talk. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
You're coming back and your mic is hot.
Yeah, I'm biased. Yeah, I love this family. My observations, and Patrick knows this, without naming names, we have been in restaurants run by families. And my man, it's ugly. It's hateful, spiteful, vindictive, backstabbing, insanity.
There are going to be a lot of infighting, especially when you got families involved.
Gabe, do you have any friends that have family-owned businesses?
Yes.
Do they fight? Honestly, tell me the truth.
I'm sure they do.
They do. And you know why? Because they can. Here's the story I tell, because I saw this when I was younger. And I was dating a young woman whose family owned a big steel mill in Cleveland. And there were 7 brothers and sisters. And when Dad died, the business went down the tubes. Why? Because there was no cohesive effort to take care of business and to love each other. So I've told Patrick this. So Dad dies, then son's wife comes in with a new Mercedes. Where'd you get that? Other wife goes to a trip to Costa Rica. What's she being paid? You know what I'm saying, Gabe? I have a very, very close friend who has an insanely successful business. And I sat there and watched him say things to his son that I have never said to another human being in my life. Patrick, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know exactly what you're saying.
And you know who I'm talking about.
Absolutely. Someone we love dearly.
And Gabe, it's kind of unnatural because here's the point. If I go home and my boss sucks, I say to my wife, my boss sucks. If I go home and my boss is my dad and I'm having my dinner at my dad's house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? If I have 5 brothers and sisters and Dad pays my brother $50,000 a year more, you know what I mean, Gabe?
Yeah.
So, was this your first time here?
Yes.
Your impression?
This is, first off, the size of it
insane.
Is unbelievable.
It's insane.
But, I mean, the people here are fantastic.
It's amazing.
Like, you feel like you're walking into your aunt's house when you come here. It's like you walk in, you're greeted by what looks like 1,000 smiles behind the desk, and you just get a warm feeling that I'm welcome here, and they're happy to have me here.
Well, I watched you taking some pictures of the displays.
Yep.
It's perfect. It's weird. It's so perfect, right?
It is. I don't even know how to describe it. You look like you're walking through like I don't know why I can't think of what it's called, but that big store where you walk through and all the rooms are set up. IKEA. I don't know why that escaped me.
It's unbelievable.
Looks like you're walking through IKEA. Everything's perfect.
Yes.
Like it's in a magazine. It's really beautiful.
And they're going to sell 8,000 punchkis today.
Unbelievable.
It's insane. And so it's why I always praise them, because they make it work and they love each other. And my man, if I tell you this, you're not going to believe me. They work 7 days a week.
Crazy.
12 hours a day. I ain't doing that.
That's dedication.
It's crazy. But it works because they have a plan and they support each other. It is the model for efficiency, excellence, and family values. The best I've ever seen. But my man, you blew it with the punchkis.
I know.
Come on, Gabe.
Well, so I have
Patrick, how many did he eat? Not even one.
What? I have half of 3, so that's 1.5.
Oh, that's not a half, brother.
That's
Come on, Gabe.
Well, that's maybe a quarter at
we
best.
still got an hour and a half left here.
Come on, Gabe.
We have plenty of time.
Come on. You may have to binge and purge, brother.
I might have to.
We're kidding, of course. I find it fascinating that a business during the busy season can handle 800 people in an hour.
Well, Marty, my son works here.
1 second. What's your name?
Rachel.
What do you think of this place?
Oh, I love it.
It's insane.
It is always insane. I'm originally from the area, moved out towards the Philadelphia area, just visited my grandmother. I make sure every time before I get back on the turnpike to go home, I stop back in.
What makes it so special?
It is all quality.
Yes.
It is reasonably priced, and no matter what you get, it is worth the calories every time.
And they're kind.
They are. They really are.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Patrick's son works here. They love him here, and he loves this.
Oh, he absolutely loves it. He loves his coworkers. He loves the Sorrell family. They treat their employees like family. And he absolutely loves waiting on people.
I don't know if I've ever been in another business like it in my life, ever.
I can't say I've ever seen one like it.
I'd say we gave him 3 punchkis. Gabe ate about 1, Patrick. Fair, right?
Who ate 4?
Maybe 1.
My brother-in-law, Scott.
It's unbelievable.
He's unbelievable. He doesn't eat that much anymore, but it was a pleasure to watch him do it. Folks, we're live, Oakmont Bakery. We'll be right back.
How do you stay humble when you're America's #1 wiper blade? That's what we're currently dealing with at Rain-X. Is it even possible to humble brag when you bully Mother Nature like we do? Do we sound too conceited if we keep repeating how Rain-X is the #1 brand of wiper blades in America? No. We'll take a lesson from our wipers and just keep doing our job with humility. As America's #1 wiper blade. Rain-X. Outsmart the elements.
When it's time to replace your appliances, Lowe's has you covered. Get up to 40% off select major appliances. And members get more like free delivery, haul away, basic installation and parts, and a 2-year Lowe's protection plan where you spend $2,500 or more on select major appliances. Our best lineup is here at Lowe's. Valid through 2/25 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Excludes Massachusetts, Maryland, Wisconsin, New Jersey, Florida. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
Hey folks, Marty here. My friends at NASCO Roofing take pride in exceeding customer expectations. Listen to this. Stephanie from Murraysville used NASCO for minor roof repairs. Storm hits, substantial damage. She calls NASCO. NASCO worked with Stephanie's insurance company, installed a beautiful brand new roof. NASCO has satisfied thousands like Stephanie. Get NASCO up on the roof. Call NASCO 412-373-2000, 412-373-2000. Most jobs done in a day. Special financing available. NASCO Roofing, NASCO.
Shopping with your parents can be embarrassing.
Why would they sell jeans with holes in them? I'm going to speak to the manager.
Mom!
That hoodie is giving. You should get it. YOLO.
Thanks to the Chase mobile app, your kid can shop independently while you keep an eye on their spending. So you can go from We can be twinsies to How was shopping? Saw you stayed on budget. Thanks, Mom. Freedom for kids, control for parents. That's family banking from Chase.
Account subject to approval. Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank N.A. Member FDIC.
Hear that? That's Mike. He took ZQL Pure Z's, so now he's sleeping soundly on a Sunday night. ZQL Pure Z's are fast-acting melatonin gummies with a complementary botanical blend to help Mike get the sleep he needs to wake up refreshed and ready to conquer Monday.
Let's do this Monday.
ZQL Pure Z's, just for sleep. Really great sleep.
These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Lamont is on the clock. Join Lamont to hear draft experiences from famous football greats. On March 31st, Lamont welcomes Kevin and Dan Colbert and Joey Porter, Sr. and Jr. Proceeds benefit St. Anthony School programs and the Jasmine Nairi campus. Visit LamontPittsburgh.com/upcoming for tickets.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Mostly sunny and 52 degrees at Pittsburgh International at 12:30. I'm Paul Alexander. A 10-county coalition north of Pittsburgh called Power Northwest launches today to advocate regional economic development. This Radio KDK's Paul Rasmussen has more.
The group formed after northwestern Pennsylvania received no funding from billions allocated for data centers and energy projects. U.S. Senator Dave McCormick will deliver today's keynote address in Hermitage. He was a guest on the Big K Morning Show.
They've started a group there of business leaders, 10 counties, Power Northwest. And the whole focus is to make sure this part of our great Commonwealth is getting some of these great new investments. We want to make sure that's spread across the state, including in the Northwest. So that's the reason for my visit today.
Our Northwest includes Beaver, Butler, and Lawrence counties. Paul Rasmussen, News Radio KDKA.
State Representative Stephanie Shalaba has announced she will not run for a third term in office. The Republican lawmaker representing the 12th District was first elected in 2022 and is now entering her fourth year in office. But she's stepping aside, she says, to care for her child. Her district encompasses Adams, Cranberry, and Jackson townships. Friday fish fries are hugely popular in the Pittsburgh region, and with tomorrow being Ash Wednesday, they're about to get underway full swing. Pittsburgh Bishop Mark Eggman tells the Big K Morning Show that there's a difference between eating fish on Friday, which is a form of penance and sacrifice, and fish fries, which are mostly a Western Pennsylvania thing.
Fish fries, of course, have progressed from that because it was an opportunity for parishes and schools to be able to raise funds and build community at the same time.
Over the years, he says, the popularity of the Pittsburgh Lenten fish fry grew, and it's become a beloved tradition here in the city. On Wall Street, the Dow is down a point. The NASDAQ is down 53 points. The S&P 500 is down 3. KDK Radio News time is 12:32. Our next update at 1 o'clock. I'm Paul Alexander, the voice of Pittsburgh News Radio, KDKA.
Hey, it's Marty. Are you tired of pain or fear of falling that's holding you back, struggling with balance, neuropathy, or joint pain? At Monroeville Physical, spelled F-Y-Z-I-C-A-L, physical therapy is done differently because you are different. Folks, this place is amazing. I've seen it firsthand. Shoulder pain, knee pain, balance issues. They attack it and work it, and it works. Call today. Monroeville Physical, F-Y-Z-I-C-A-L, 412-457-8200.
Hello, this is Lester Botkin, Chief Investment Officer of Botkin Family Wealth Management. One of my favorite clients, I'll call her Sue, has a work ethic that blows me away. She continues to love what she does, and she's been incredibly successful at earning and saving. Recently, Sue shared with me how proud she is of her daughter, who is doing a beautiful job raising 2 young children, but how she worries about them because it's so tough for young people to afford to buy a home. Her daughter's growing family could use more space, but moving up just isn't in their budget. I asked Sue if she'd like to explore the impact of gifting her daughter money now to get the bigger house that she needed. Could I really do that, she asked? We determined that taking a withdrawal now for a substantial down payment on a new house would likely have no impact on her income strategy in retirement. Sue decided to do it, and the last time I saw her, she was glowing with happiness. Financial planning isn't a game to see who can die with the most. It's about getting maximum fulfillment from your money during your life. Find out more at botkinfamilywealth.com.
Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC.
So, we had the warm-a-thon. 2D Mechanical gave away to someone in need a $6,000 to $8,000 furnace free. And that's just the start of it. Bob 2D Mechanical, his people, and I've known Bob since high school, have given away 400 plus free furnaces. Folks, that's greatness. That's a company you want. That's a company you can trust. 412-771-4100, 2D Mechanical.
A luxury vacation home where the only decision is pool time or beach time. Your own private indoor pool, a real movie theater, a kitchen big enough for everyone to cook together. Whether it's a deep water dock on the lake or a private path to the ocean, SWAC Vacation Rentals has the place where this summer's memories are made. And when you book direct, you skip the extra platform fees and you get the best price. Give yourself something better to look forward to this year. Let's be honest, you've earned it. Visit SWAC, SWACK vacations.com.
Hey, I'm Sam.
And I'm Calvin.
When we started Cousins Roofing, Siding, and Decks, it wasn't a big crew or a fancy shop. Just Calvin and me in our grandma's garage.
We'd load up our tools every morning, build decks all day, then unpack right there in her driveway.
That little garage laid the foundation for what Cousins Roofing, Siding, and Decks is all about. Working hard, staying honest, and treating people like family.
We've grown a lot since then, but those family values still guide every job we do. Call the Cousins.
Cousins Roofing, Siding, and Decks. Call the Cousins.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 Platinum Preferred Roofing Replacement Contractor. Call 412-829-7711.
Clouds and limited sun the rest of today, but milder this afternoon, high 55. Tonight, cloudy. Look for a bit of rain late, though 44. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy and quite mild with a couple of showers, high 62. For AccuWeather, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Tune in to KDKA Radio every Thursday at 2.
$15,000 a month for care, which is what it could cost. Immediately sent her to Julian Gray. She called me crying. He was so good.
Stand by.
An estate plan. Protect her assets. Take care of her husband. GrayElderLaw.com. GrayElderLaw.com. The best.
The KDKA radio text line is driven by Kenny Ross Auto Group. Find your best deal and Pittsburgh's best warranty at KennyRoss.com.
Here we go. It's a Tuesday. Not any Tuesday.
Coming back.
Nonetheless, I'll be here. 2 to 6, Colin Dunlap, KDK.
Wow. I'm trying to get this wonderful woman on the phone, or this wonderful family on the phone, of this Pim, little girl, 6 years old. The Girl Scout cookie phenom. Trevin, I'm sending you the number right now. She somehow can't get through. I want to touch base with her and talk about people and what they're doing is magnificent. This little girl who has 800 physical ailments is the sweetest, cutest 6-year-old I've ever seen outside of my kids. And decided that she wanted to sell Girl Scout cookies. And blew up every sales record ever. Patrick, you did the editing on some of these videos. We've never seen anything like this.
No. She's too freaking cute. She's 6 years old. What was her original goal? Do you remember, Marty?
500.
500 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. And now they're over 108,000.
Is it over 108?
It's over 108. That was
original goal was
10,000.
10,000.
It's probably much higher now.
And I want to get Luke on the phone, Daddy. And I want to talk to Luke about what's happening. She received national attention. We saw her on CNN, CBS. It went insane.
Luke is on the line.
All right. Luke.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
How's the little angel, the phenom?
She is having a great day. She's at school. She's having a great time. And, of course, selling lots of cookies, which is her goal right now.
Yeah. What's the number at?
111,520.
Wow. Wow. Is that the highest ever they've ever seen?
The highest ever that's left to beat is the 180,200 that Katie Francis put out for her lifetime career.
Whoa.
Outside of that, yeah, Pim is the highest cookies ever sold, and this is just her first season.
Are you going to go for the record?
I mean, I think she's really hopeful that she'll get the record. There's still 34 days left, and we're still selling.
I love you. You know that. I've expressed that a lot. And I want to get
I appreciate that. We were so excited about reaching out to you and then hearing from you guys as well.
Well, I want to get personal here without naming names. I find it revolting that people are coming after you, being very critical.
Yes.
Does that hurt you?
It does. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a little girl selling seasonal cookies, and there are people out there who don't know how to just let a little girl sell some cookies. And it's amazing. It's like the telephone game. Somebody says something, and then somebody spreads it, and the story changes. And we've worked really hard in all of our media and in all of our lives, just to make sure, like, the real facts are out there. And we've been very open. I mean, you guys figured out how to get a hold of us.
Please.
Anyone with questions is always welcome to come to us,
What hurts me is what hurts you. But I have a filter. I don't give a damn about the haters. However, I love you, and I love this beautiful girl. And I find it so offensive that people are attacking you and what you're trying to do. It hurts, doesn't it?
It does. It really does.
Yeah. And some of
and like there was a day that I opened TikTok and said I can no longer play a video with my kid's name with her present because I don't know if it's going to bully her or not.
Yes.
And that as a parent is painful. And 6-year-old Pim is 6, but in 10 years when she Googles her name, the things that she's going to find that people have said about her, I don't think damaging a future child's mental health is in the spirit of supporting all girls, as many of the people have said in their messages to us.
I got some advice for you, and I tell my wife this because she gets criticized and it hurts her. You got to pick the winners and focus on what the hell you're doing. You just
and we're
have
choosing
to.
joy.
You have to. We talked about this last night. Choose joy. Because what you're doing is creating magic, right?
Yes, and I mean that was the whole goal of the TikTok. It wasn't for her to go viral. It was for her to spread joy. And she happens to be doing that right now, one cookie at a time. But after cookie season's over, she's going to keep spreading joy just like before.
But this notion that you're exploiting her, it is revolting to me. How the hell would someone
And it's confusing.
Huh?
It confuses us because we have not monetized her content. We refuse.
Right.
We don't feel like it's her job to earn us money. We're going to be putting lots of money out on gas to deliver these cookies to, where we take her to do all this.
Right.
There is no money for us. These rewards are for Pim, and Pim wants to earn them. And so for us, we're like, and all of it's optional. Like, the kids are not obligated to sell cookies just because they're a Girl Scout. So we're as confused as you are.
So, Luke, I saw her, and then I talked to you, and I love to do some stuff with you guys because I think we can make this something important and make a big difference. But does it make you kind
and we're so excited about that, too.
Yeah, but hold on. Does it make you kind of think, man, I don't know. Does it?
I mean, are the thoughts there? Yes, but then we ask ourselves, what's the point? And the point is joy and happiness. And if Pim is happy and she gets to do something that helps people, which is something she genuinely likes doing, then we're happy to participate in opportunities that help her.
I tell you what, I wanted to choke someone when they said that you make up all of her physical ailments. I want to choke them.
Right?
You wish.
I mean, literally after school today, she has therapy. I met today with her case manager. Like, we have 3 appointments a week at minimum for her, and I go, just join us any day and see how many phone calls, how many things. She has a support plan at school. She has an aide at school. All these things are not things that you make up. They require documentation. They require verification. This is her life.
Hey, Patrick, we live this, though. We had 40 million social media impressions, and about 5% of them want me dead. But I'm not 6 years old. And I'm not raising a magnificent Tinkerbell. So you're special.
Thank you.
And then let me tell you what. I almost went through the phone when someone said, you're a con artist. What the hell is the con here, my friend? What is it? Help me with that.
Yeah, I'm as lost as they are. People get Girl Scout cookies that they already wanted anyway, or we've introduced new people to it. And then all the money goes to Girl Scouts, and Pim earns her prizes.
Wow.
And, we've had some fun opportunities, and she's going to keep having opportunities. But we just sit here going, I don't see it either. We're as lost as you are.
You have to find the joy that you seek and focus her on that and keep moving forward and make a difference. To hell with them. I'm serious. To hell with the haters.
We
please.
feel the same. And, it's like people on the internet, they were either going to buy her cookies or they weren't, or they were going to buy Girl Scout cookies or they weren't. They just decided that was an easy mark because they just wanted to open their phone and say something negative, and that's who they are.
Well, they're
so
jealous.
who we are is people who choose joy.
They're jealous.
Yep.
I love you. I love what you're doing. We'll do anything to help. We're on our way. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're amazing.
Oh, man. All right, folks. We'll be right back.
Listen to KDKA Radio on the Odyssey, iHeartRadio, or TuneIn apps.
Don't delay in getting that plumbing repair done. Call Palucci Plumbing today for all of your plumbing needs. From trenchless sewer repair and waterline repairs and replacement, hot water tanks, sewer camera inspections, to Pittsburgh potty repairs, no job is too small for Palucci Plumbing. Owners Amy and Nick Palucci have been in business for 26 years, so give them a call for your next plumbing repair or replacement. Palucci Plumbing, 412-782-5050. That's 412-782-5050.
I'm Piera Palazzolo, VP of Digital Marketing for the American Management Association, a company focused on the management training skills needed to enhance the careers of business professionals. We did our research when it came to the best companies for website development and chose AmericanEagle.com. And we couldn't be happier. AmericanEagle.com worked closely with us to understand the front and back end requirements needed to launch an e-commerce website that could handle the complexities of running thousands of seminars nationwide. Our robust new website and improved SEO saw immediate increases in site traffic and web revenue. If you're in need of managerial effectiveness and success, visit our website at amanet.org. If you're in need of a website that provides an unparalleled consumer experience, I highly recommend AmericanEagle.com.
Transform your business today. Dial 877-WebNow1 for a free digital consultation with AmericanEagle.com.
Look, cancer is evil. I mean that. Lost my sis, Barb. I lost one of my best friends, Jeff. However, I got to say this. I'm alive. They saved my life at UPMC. And new data suggests that 70% of folks that get cancer live 5 years plus. It's a miracle. We got to have hope. We got to have faith in the doctors and the greatness and the kindness at UPMC. Life-saving, life-changing information.
100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA, covered by JP Roofing and Siding, Pittsburgh's #1 platinum roofing company.
For generations, you've listened to us in your kitchen, catching baseball games on your front porch, and ending your day as your bedtime buddy. Now, you can watch us every day on your TV with our new KDKA Radio YouTube page or by clicking on KDKARadio.com. It's presented by Metropolitan Windows. Same great content, more live visuals. The voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Hi, News Radio KDK's Paul Alexander with some really good news. If you're dreaming about a getaway that feels truly refreshing, this September it's time to discover Arizona with me for a 5-day trip based in beautiful scenic Flagstaff. From there, we'll take in the stunning red rocks of Sedona, stand in awe of the Grand Canyon, and relax along the clear blue waters of Lake Powell. It's a perfect mix of natural beauty, easy adventure, and unforgettable views, all at the best time of the year, with fewer crowds and comfortable temperatures. 5 days, incredible scenery, and memories we'll talk about long after we're home. This September date will fill quickly, so don't wait. Visit travelwithkdk.com for all the details and to reserve your spot on this unforgettable Arizona escape. Or you can call my friends at Cruise and Tour, 800-383-3131. That's 800-383-3131. Give Cruise and Tour a call. Or visit travelwithkdk.com to book your trip today.
Logan Fury did something.
Coming back after the business report. On
a mini treadmill. Is walking on it during video conference calls more distracting than he thought? Yes. And is that because he overestimated his foot-eye coordination?
all day. And whether immigrants, well, man called and said, we don't need immigrants. I have a wonderful woman here who would beg to differ. Ma'am, what's your name?
Connie Andrus.
Tell me about your family in the immigration.
My father's grandfather, my great-grandfather, came from Ireland in the early 1860s, and the Irish weren't allowed into New York Harbor at that time.
Whoa.
So he had to come in through Canada.
Whoa.
And he went down to Ballston Spa, New York, and settled there. And my grandfather was born in Ballston Spa, New York. And when he grew up, he immigrated to Philadelphia and settled in Jenkintown, Pennsylvania. And he had 10 children.
Whoa.
They all lived into their 70s and 80s.
Oh, my gosh.
And my dad was the youngest of 10, and he came to Pittsburgh. His oldest brother was head of personnel at the Bell Telephone Company on 7th Avenue, 20 years older than my dad. And he got Daddy a job at the Bell as an accountant. And my dad graduated, he had a full academic scholarship to St. Joseph's.
Whoa. Without immigrants, none of that happens.
Yeah. And my mother's parents came from Hungary in 1910.
Do they speak English?
No, but they learned English here. They used to have classes here in Pittsburgh for immigrants. And they learned English, became citizens, and voted.
So you're a believer?
Yep.
Without immigrants, you're not sitting here. Right? Right?
That's right.
It's a wonderful story. Thank you. My grandfather from Ireland had to be smuggled into America. He was in the Irish Republican Army, and he was a wanted man. And he's a magnificent man. Matthew Griffin. He was a leader of men. Look, again, if they're felons, if they're criminals, get them arrested, get them the hell out of town. If they're not, if they're wonderful people, if they have a path to citizenship, like Jose and his wife, Harriet, we got to fight for them, like we did for him, like I would do for you. We get 100 requests for help a day easily. I never say, are you an immigrant? Are you illegal? What we say is, how can we help you? For the man who called and said, we don't need immigrants, sir, I would argue, we don't need you. And that attitude, because it sucks. Meantime, Gabe.
Hello.
Patrick, you do the assessment.
Oh, boy.
We brought him 3 punchkis. Did he eat one?
Okay, we do have a punchki update here. I'd say we're past one now.
Yes.
One.
So we're at one and a sliver of number 2.
Can I just say,
Gabe was cocky. Let's just say that.
I was too cocky,
Yeah.
and I'm also a little disappointed in myself because right now my dear mother, who I love very much, shout out Mom, she's sitting at her job at Maple Donuts in York, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
So I have grown up my entire life eating donuts, pastries, all kind of stuff. So my performance here today is
it's regrettable.
Really regrettable. I'm going to have to go home and really think about
your future.
My future, look at the tape, kind of work harder. Next time I come back here, I'm going to have to
eat more.
Really step up my game.
Stretch your stomach.
My roommate Dylan's going to be happy that I was not able to finish it because he'll be getting some of this.
Gabe,
when I get home.
You're the man. We're right back, folks.
It's the little things. The information you need. People you know. The little things that make a big difference. The voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
The Village at St. Barnabas. The perfect place for mom.
Larry Richard for CertaPro Painters. For more than a decade, I've been working with CertaPro Painters doing great work for with me, and now is the time. Get a free estimate, get on the schedule at the right price. You never have to wonder what's next with CertaPro Painters. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated right here in our community. Schedule your free estimate online at CertaPro.com. That's Certa with a C. When choosing a painting professional, the choice is simple. Choose happy. Choose CertaPro Painters.
Paid for by government. The 1986 to 2021 United States Silver Eagle, the first ever U.S. silver dollar minted in 99.9% pure silver and is the best-selling coin in the world. These original and historic silver dollars have ceased production forever. They will never be minted again. For a limited time only, full pound bags of original U.S. government-struck silver dollars are being released to the public. You can own a full pound of original U.S. silver dollar coins featuring Lady Liberty and the heraldic eagle, never to be struck again. Guaranteed. Call now to secure original United States Silver Eagles by the pound. The first U.S. silver dollars ever to be struck in 99.9% pure silver. Plus, receive a free bonus, an American Collector's Pack valued at over $40 and free shipping with every order. Call 1-800-560-6468 now to secure your full pound bag of United States Silver Eagle coins before they are gone. That's 1-800-560-6468.
SchultzFord.com. 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 SchultzFord.com.
KDKA and KDKA FM HD2 Pittsburgh. W261AX Pittsburgh.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. From the Aetna Medicare studios.
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM.
So, he got arrested over the weekend, right?
Yes, he did.
What happened?
Got arrested. Pretrial services called me Sunday morning at like 5:30. Wanted to know his address, and he has 2 warrants. They ended up, kicking him out. So they didn't keep him. They said he's nonviolent. So
wow.
Right. Anyway, which he's not a violent person. He's just got a really bad problem.
And you wanted him in jail.
Absolutely. I know he'd be safe. A lot safer than what he's doing right now.
And you named the drug dealer a woman, right?
Yeah, that's what he told me. Shay, that's all I know is just the first name, and that it's a woman.
And what does she do every day?
She goes down there, I think, by the 2nd Street Commons and, sells to a bunch of those addicts down there.
And I had narcotics guys reach out to me. They want to arrest her. And I sent you a picture. But you can't get to your son, can you?
No, and he wouldn't tell me anyways. I doubt it.
Why?
Unless, just because he wouldn't want to, lose his source.
Wow.
I'm sure. So that's all you got to go on. But I'm sure there's more than just one person down there, and hopefully, they can do something about it.
Wow. You have no idea where he is right now.
No, I don't. No, I don't, Marty.
He usually calls you for money.
Yes. Yeah, he always tries to get 20. Can I get $10? I need some food, yeah. But, yeah.
He has a hole in his back.
Yeah.
His hand is black. It will have to be amputated, right?
Well, I'm not sure about that, but it's been black for a while, so it's certainly, the tissue's dying.
Wow. Does he want to get high?
Obviously, so it's something about it. It takes over him, and it's the only thing he wants in life.
How is it that you maintain this relationship without just cutting him off? The tough love routine.
Oh, yeah. Well, I love him.
That's right.
I mean, if there's a glimmer of hope, then I'll hold on to it.
Wow. Is there?
And you never know. Miracles happen, Marty. And you got to try. And there's other people out there that if this problem doesn't get solved, their kids are gonna walk the same path.
Right on.
Yep.
We hooked him up with probably the best addiction doctor in America, and he didn't care, did he?
No, he doesn't care. He just wants to get high, get that drug in him at all costs.
But my man, you even said it. He doesn't even get high anymore.
No, it just shoots up and passes out.
Wow. Horrible.
It's a pretty awful existence.
And he has a beautiful daughter.
Yeah, he does. He has
old?
everything to live for. 3.5. He has a loving family. Yeah, brothers and sisters. Yep.
How did it all start?
Oh, God, I don't know. I think some woman maybe 10 years ago turned him on to, heroin or fentanyl, one of those things.
So, he has criminal warrants, and they had him in jail, and they said, screw it, let him go, because they don't want to mess with him, do they?
Yeah, too much of a liability.
Wow. Are you angry about that?
Yeah, I am. I wish that this... Yeah, I wish they could, I mean, they should be able to keep these people or do something with it.
Well, if you find him and we can help him, I'm in. If you find him and he identifies this drug dealer, we'll get her arrested. I promise you. All right?
I love you, Marty. I appreciate all your help, man. You're
my man.
You're a good man.
You're family now, my man. Thank you.
Thank you, Marty. Bye-bye.
We'll be right back.
Listen to the Marty Griffin Show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Time now for a Black History Month spotlight.
Today we celebrate Pittsburgh's Hill District, a cornerstone of black culture, creativity, and entrepreneurship. In the early to mid-20th century, the neighborhood earned the nickname Little Harlem. As a national jazz hub, legends like Duke Ellington, Lena Horne, and Pittsburgh's own Billy Strayhorn performed at iconic spots like the Crawford Grill, placing the Hill District at the center of America's jazz movement. Beyond music, it was home to thriving black-owned businesses and community organizations. Today, its legacy reminds us of black excellence, resilience, and leadership that shaped Pittsburgh and the nation.
Jen, I didn't know you shopped here. Hey, I'm hunting for something fresh for spring. Oh, girl, skip them all. Jewelry Television has the best spring looks right now. JTV, way ahead of you. Just hit up JTV.com yesterday. Scored the cutest clover earrings, 2 tennis bracelets, and this gorgeous pearl ring.
Right now, new customers get $20 off any purchase of $99 or more at JTV.com.
Oh, and gold hoops and this turquoise bracelet. Just a couple things, huh? Maybe more than a couple.
You've got a big day, so you use Unstoppable Scent Booster to give your laundry non-stop freshness. So no matter how long the day goes, you
can't stop this power, this walk, this pose, this strut, this look, this talk.
Your clothes will be so fresh you can confidently strut into that end of the day meeting like a
boss, 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 bosses. Let's talk business in my office.
Add new Unstoppable beads to your wash for 24-hour non-stop freshness, so you can smell unstoppable.
This is Stephen Barry Ehrenrich, and we have a special invitation for you from Petite Kitchen and Bath Design Center.
You've got to see what we've done. We have several new displays and changes that give you even more affordable quality options than before.
In the Petite showroom, you'll see the new materials and great ways to use them to create the kitchen or bathroom of your dreams.
No matter what your style, our designs range from the traditional to the very contemporary and everything in between.
Great new designs and ideas that will fit your taste, your lifestyle, and your pocketbook.
If you've been here before, you really need to come in and see what's new. Or call today at 412-279-2222. That's 412-279-2222 for an in-home appointment.
If you've never been to Petite, please accept our invitation and come visit our showroom.
Haven't you waited long enough?
PA 625.
UPMC. Life-saving, life-changing information.
Why would a guy in financial services pick a fight with the financial industry? Because in many cases, the system they built works more for them than it does for you. Tune in for a new kind of retirement show with Greg Ayler, now at a new time, Saturdays at 5 on the Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Big box appliance and TV stores move volumes of product. They're not focused on you. You know who is? My friends at Boss TV and Appliance are family-owned, customer-focused since 1960. Rick, Matt, the entire team, experts. They know appliances and TVs inside and out. Voss has a huge selection of brands. Their own team does delivery and installation. And Voss's prices are amazing. Shop Voss's South Hill showroom. Go to VossTV.com. 650-VOSS. Voss TV and Appliance. The lowest prices, guaranteed. What do I say about my baby? Bespoke cakes. 3,000 different cakes. Custom. On their page. Family commitment. Community commitment. Unbelievable generosity and kindness. In my career, I've never met anyone running a better bakery or a better family or making a more impact in our town. Oakmont Bakery. More than just
Tis the season for germs.
Coming back after True Value. Stand by.
Disinfectant that kills germs, viruses, and bacteria. Pick up a bottle of Sniper at participating True Value hardware stores or visit disinfectwithsniper.com.
The 50th.
Coming back.
Voice of Pittsburgh, 100.1 FM and AM 1020. KDKA.
Mike is hot.
There is this amazing, gorgeous, spectacular place for women. I can't tell you where it is, it's a secret because the women can get hurt. But it's called Her Safe Haven. And Sarah's here to discuss this with me. You save lives there.
We do.
Give us an example, because this is true.
Yeah, so we take, in our residential treatment program, we take women who have been, who are survivors of sex trafficking, exploitation, and other forms of severe trauma, and who also have substance use disorders. So we help them, get through their next phase of life.
What's that process? How's it work?
Yeah, so anyone can submit an application. It doesn't have to be directly from the survivor or from an advocate. It could be anyone. And they submit an application on our website or call our 24/7 hotline.
What is that? What's that number? We'll get it. I'm sorry.
And then our application is on the website. It's hersafehaven.org.
And you actually have had women there who were sex trafficked by their family members.
Yeah, so we've had familial sex trafficking.
Wow.
And that was parents who may have been drug addicted themselves and needed to feed that addiction and ended up selling their kids.
So they turn their kids into sex workers.
Yes.
To make money to support their drug habit.
Yes.
It's that dark.
Yes,
right?
It is that dark. And it's that familial trafficking is growing even more in
Really?
Western Pennsylvania.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
A lot of the rural, closer-knit communities who maybe don't have, the closeness or proximity to a city or for that type of work. So they're closed in and they end up, going to what they know, and that's drug addiction and, finding other sources for that, which is sex, selling their children for sex.
How old are these kids?
I've had, out of my my clients, I've had as young as 4 years old.
No.
That have had this happen to them.
What?
So
oh my God.
It's unfortunate, and a lot of them have to deal with the trauma on their own. And it's only until they get to adulthood where they start to learn how to come out of that trauma and learn how to work through it.
Can they be rescued? Can they be saved?
Oh, yes.
Really?
Everyone can be saved.
Really?
And so it's a matter of taking that time to love on them, show them the kindness they've never seen before, but also what our program provides is that additional heavy clinical service.
Wow.
So providing the therapy groups in a home environment.
This isn't just a detox, Sarah, is it?
It's not just what?
A detox.
No, it's not detox. And so we do have women. We are low barrier, so they don't have to be completely detoxed before they come to us. If they need a medical detox, we have partners for that. Otherwise, if they just need to sleep off a day or two, they can before starting into our programming. But our program does address the trauma and also the substance use disorders.
Her Safe Haven. You actually get some women from jail.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we get referrals straight from jails too. So like I said, anybody can refer. We've had from jails, we've had from other shelters, other substance treatment centers, but also individuals homeless on the streets call our number, or families who had known someone or a family member they knew was trafficked call us.
Wow. And
yes.
Here's
And our hotline, so for 24/7 hotline, anyone can call, is 412-567-1727. Again, 412-567-1727.
Which raises a paramount issue. Cash, funding.
Yes.
Some months, little sketch.
Yeah, and so we
Nerve-wracking.
with the high level of treatment services that we provide, it costs money. We have the staff, but we also provide all of this free of charge to the women in our programs. And so that involves cash. And so that constant need to fundraise and bring in the money so we can continue doing this free of charge for the woman.
How long is the program?
There's no set length.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
is individual. And so most of our women, on average, are about 90 days. But we've had women stay longer who needed that extra level of treatment and extended care. But we've had women who may have been done in, 60 days and felt ready to move on to their next level of care, whether it was a different program or move back with family, supportive family.
Give me a success story. Someone went through this hell and now they're this.
Yeah, so one of our first graduates went through the program. She was there, I think, about 75 to 90 days, so on that longer end. And one of her biggest goals was to stay clean and sober. so that she could reunite with her children. And so once she finished our program, completed all her goals with our program, with maintaining that sobriety and starting the trauma counseling, she was able to return back home and reunite with her kids.
So they can't bring their kids along?
No. So our program is adult only, so there are other special requirements that would be needed if we did allow children. But for our level of care, it is adult only, 18 and older.
And it's ultra high security because some of these women get killed, right?
Yeah, they can be.
Yeah.
And so we treat it, it's not exactly a safe house, but we treat it as a safe house. So it's a confidential location. Anybody who does come on site has to sign confidentiality agreements. We also talk to the woman about it, other staff, volunteers. But we treat it so it's a safe environment. So it's that first level of physical security for the woman when they're leaving their, dangerous trafficking situations at times.
What's the best way for people to help you?
Yeah, financial is always the biggest help. So we have our website where you can donate directly on hersafehaven.org. So there's a donate link on there. You can do a one-time member. You can do a monthly donation as well. And we accept everything from, $10, $20 or $1,000, whatever you can give. It all helps. And so again, like I said, everything is free of charge. We provide food for the woman, clothing for the woman, all hygiene products, all the way through the licensed services.
You're amazing. But I want to make sure people get this. The biggest stress you feel is can we pay the damn bills?
Yes,
right?
Paying the bills. Yep.
Right?
Yes.
Because if you shut down, they're on the streets.
They are, yeah. And so they could go immediately back on the streets. When they come to our program, they have that sense of security. And so if we were to have to close down and move them to other programs, or, if they don't feel like they're ready and go back to the streets, it's a high level of danger for them.
Wow.
Especially if the trafficking happened right here, on the streets with them.
You're doing magnificent things.
Thank you.
Thank
you for having us.
You could do 100 other jobs as you do this, don't you?
Yes. It's hard work, but, we do it because we love these women. We always say we hate that we have these jobs, but we're here to help the woman get through this level of trauma and onto the next journey.
Sarah, you're amazing. Folks, help them, please. hersafehaven.org. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you.
We'll be back. Folks, Marty here. My friends at NASCO Roofing take pride in exceeding customer expectations. Scott from Aspenwall. Amazed at NASCO's quality, honesty, work ethic, craftsmanship. Scott loved working with NASCO. Appreciated that NASCO doesn't use high-pressure sales tactics like other companies. NASCO has satisfied thousands like Scott. Get NASCO. 412-373-2000. Get them on your roof. 412-373-2000. Most jobs done in a day. Special financing available. NASCO Roofing, NASCO.
Are you struggling with hearing loss? Do friends and family complain that your TV is too loud? Are you tired of asking people to repeat themselves? If you want to hear clearly again, but don't want a bulky hearing aid that makes you look old, you need to try Atom X by Audion Hearing. The Atom X is a life-changing breakthrough, precisely designed by top audio engineers, fits comfortably in your ear, is nearly invisible, and lets you adjust your sound so you can hear conversations clearly, at home, at dinner, or on the go. And right now, you can try the Atom X risk-free for 45 days. Call Audion Hearing now at 800-295-HEAR. That's HEAR for a 45-day risk-free home trial with free shipping and money-back guarantee. The Atom X is lightweight, rechargeable, practically invisible, and costs 90% less than prescription hearing aids. Don't miss out. Call 800-295-HEAR for complete details. That's 800-295-4327. Hearing for everyone. Audion Hearing.
Harold Shepard. People are getting their tax returns back. Should they use that to pay off their debt? Or you have any other suggestions, my man?
Yeah, Marty, a lot of times people will take that tax return and they try to pay on their debt, but it's not enough to handle everything. It's like putting a Band-Aid on a gaping wound. So instead of wasting that tax return, they need to leverage it by calling a law firm to do either a debt negotiation or a bankruptcy.
Go to ShepleyLaw.com.
She's back. Join Dr. Bridget Shufo at 9 this Sunday morning and see how her wellness and weight loss help you get rid of excess weight and, more importantly, keep it off with a healthy lifestyle. It's Dr. Shufo's Health and Wellness Show this Sunday at 9 a.m.
From the Aetna Medicare Studios.
Proud
Proud to be the voice of Pittsburgh. 100.1 FM and AM 1020 KDKA.
Partly sunny and 53 degrees at Pittsburgh International at 1:30. I'm Bob Alexander. Allegheny County is taking stronger action on neglected and abandoned properties that pose public health risks. News Radio KDKA's Tamara Rush has the details.
When a property falls into disrepair, neighbors often worry about the impact on their community. The Allegheny County Health Department now has more authority to act. Instead of relying on violation notices and fines, the county can hire a contractor to fix serious problems, like abandoned pools that can breed mosquitoes, or overgrown lots that attract rodents, and bill the owner for the work. Officials say fines alone often don't solve the problem. The goal is removing public health hazards, not just penalizing owners. Most property owners comply after repeated notices, but this nuisance abatement process gives the county an additional tool when they don't. If you'd like to report a concern, you can call the health department or file a complaint online. Tamara Rush, News Radio KDKA.
Civil rights leader Jesse Jackson, who marched alongside Martin Luther King Jr. and later ran for president, has died at the age of 84. Lenny McAllister, a senior fellow with the Commonwealth Foundation, shared his thoughts.
When I think about the civil rights movement post-MLK, there's one prominent name, and it's Jesse Jackson.
Jackson became a leader of the civil rights movement after Dr. King's assassination in 1968. He advocated for the poor and underrepresented on issues from voting rights and job opportunities to education and health care. Reverend Jackson died peacefully this morning, surrounded by family, after battling a rare neurological disorder. And tomorrow being Ash Wednesday, the Lenten season is upon us, and so are the fish fries. During Lent, Catholics abstain from eating meat on Fridays as a form of penance and sacrifice. To fulfill this dietary requirement, fish became a popular alternative, particularly in the Pittsburgh region, given its proximity to rivers and lakes. Pittsburgh Bishop Mark Ekman says there's another reason why the Catholics eat fish on Fridays during Lent.
You know, when that was first instituted, fish was a cheaper meal, and so you were giving up the expensive meats that you were eating and trying to offer something up, just as our Lord offered up his life.
Over the years, the popularity of the Pittsburgh Lenten fish fry grew and has become a beloved tradition here in the city. The owner of a local bowling alley says his vehicle was vandalized by a group of children recently. Joshua Ross, the owner of the Craft and Ingram Lanes in Craft and Ingram, posted a photo of his windshield covered in beans on Monday. Ross believes a group of kids are taking food from a nearby food pantry and throwing the food onto people's cars. On Wall Street, the Dow is down 107 points, the Nasdaq down 73, the S&P 500 down 16. KDK Radio News time is 1:32. Our next update is 2 o'clock. I'm Paul Alexander, the voice of Pittsburgh News Radio, KDKA.
Wintertime, freezing temperatures, busted pipes, man, that's terrible. And when that pipe breaks, damage spreads fast. It's terrible. That's when you call Service Master Greater Pittsburgh. Yep, 24/7, 365. Residential and commercial water damage emergencies. Stopping that damage, cleaning up the mess, getting your property back to normal and fast. When winter hits hard, demand that yellow van. Service Master Greater Pittsburgh. Call 412-RECOVER. That's 412-RECOVER.
At AHN, we see you juggling 100 things at once. That's why we made it easier to book with the doctors you need. With AHN online scheduling, you can book with your primary care provider or get time with a specialist. Visit ahn.org/schedule, answer a couple of simple questions, and search for providers, locations, and times that work best for you. Easy online scheduling, because at AHN, we see you.
Fantastic February savings at Get Marty. Isn't that all right, Frank and TC?
Right, Rob. In our meat department, boneless, skinless chicken breasts or breast tenders are $2.99 a pound. In the produce department, fresh strawberries, 1 pound packages, 2 for $6. In the deli department, plain or garlic Eckerd bolognas, $3.99 a pound. And additional savings this week, selected varieties of Ken's salad dressing, 60-ounce bottles, 2 for $6.
At Coos Market, a special place in your neighborhood, a Pittsburgh tradition.
Hi, it's Brian Quaranta, host of On the Money, every Saturday morning, 8 to 9 a.m. on KDKA Radio. Retirement planning doesn't have to be stressful. Each week on our radio show, On the Money, I'll guide you through topics like building retirement income plan, minimizing taxes, and protecting your hard-earned savings. Join me this Saturday from 8 to 9 a.m. on KDKA Radio. Let's make your retirement plan as simple and stress-free as possible. That's On the Money, where retirement planning meets peace peace of mind.
Attention Pittsburgh area residents. If you have Medicaid and need help with activities of basic living, Freedom Care can make it easy. With Freedom Care, the person who cares for you can be someone you love, your family, your friend, or a trusted neighbor. They can assist you with meals, bathing, eating, mobility, and more. And Medicaid pays them for your care. You stay in the home you love, surrounded by the people you choose, and it's 100% free to you. Don't wait. Call Freedom Care now. Call 412-674-5196. With Freedom Care, you get the care you need, and your loved one gets paid instantly after every shift. Feel better, heal better, and live better at home with Freedom Care. Call 412-674-5196 or visit freedomcare.com today. That's 412-674-5196. Again, 412-674-5196. 412-674.
Will do. And coming back after the weather.
The KDKA AccuWeather forecast is brought to you.
Mike is hot.
For the coward who hung up on me, factcheck.org. The outbreak of measles cannot be blamed on immigrants. In fact, recent rhetoric has suggested the most recent outbreaks in America are from immigrants from South America. However, the virus was eliminated there in 2016. Oops. Most measles outbreaks, this is from the CDC, in the U.S. are initiated by U.S. citizens, who travel abroad, become infected, and bring the virus back. Look, man, don't call here and blame it on immigrants. The Cato Institute, there is no statistically significant relationship between a state's share of immigration population and a rate of measles infection. Larry, go ahead. Thanks for holding, Larry.
Hello?
Go ahead, Larry. Sorry about my voice. Go ahead, man.
Marty?
Larry?
Yeah, you made a comment a minute ago that I had to call and respond to. You said Joe Biden invited come one, come all, and Donald Trump said just get them all out.
Yeah.
And you said we have to find them. There is a middle ground. It's called legal immigration. It's already in existence. You know, no one had ended. There was no uproar when other presidents were deporting illegals. So there is a middle ground there.
Yeah.
And it's called legal immigration. It's not like we have to find some silver bullet that we haven't discovered yet.
Yeah, but what happened? But you got to give me this. Biden made it easier. Trump changed that, and that's why everyone's freaking out. It's just the truth. It's the truth.
Yeah, it's the difference is when Donald Trump says it, he's a racist. When other past presidents say it,
I never heard that. I never heard that he was a racist because of immigration.
Where have you been living if you haven't heard that? Are you kidding
All right,
me?
that's enough. Next call. Gary, go ahead. I'm not going to fight with that. What?
I came over here in 1965. I'm 85 years old. At the time, the immigration laws worked. We needed a sponsor. That sponsor needed to put up $5,000 to ensure that we would get some help while we were here.
Wow.
I agree with 100% of what you say. Let me shed some light, which I feel sometimes.
Yeah, sure, go.
For decades, I've been saying, when you address me, please address me as an American, not a Dutch American, Turkish American. I don't give a damn where you're from.
Right.
That's what this country is all about. So drop the surnames, okay, and try to understand where these people are coming from. I agree with President Trump 100%. We must get rid of the people that are committing crimes in this country, which are illegal in this country.
Yes, sir.
That do not have citizenships. In 1962, I got my citizenship. In 1964, I was drafted.
Wow.
Sent to Okinawa and Vietnam.
Wow.
I came over here. 13 months later, I lost my dad and a brother in the Mekong.
Oh, my gosh.
I went through terrible strife. I survived. That's enough about me. What I feel sometimes, Marty, is the fact that let's take Mark, and God bless his family, and God bless his soul.
Yes, sir.
And the people he has working there. Okay, none of us, or some that you interviewed, spoke no English. However, they've been here for a while.
Yeah.
I think we as people feel that we're an English-speaking country.
Yeah.
When you're making a living in this great country of ours, and you're sending money home to Mexico or wherever it may be, that's one thing. And I'm not going to put however or but because that negates everything that I've said.
Hold on, let me interrupt your speech. When I was growing up, I had Italian relatives that made their own pasta, their own sauce, their own sausage, and their own pepperoni. And, sir, they never left
Yes.
Bloomfield, and they never spoke English. And I love them just as much. So this notion that I'm a bad guy if I don't speak the language, I ain't going there. I'm just not. I'm just not.
No, you're not a bad guy. However, you must try and assimilate. If you would start assimilating, starting learning a language such as I did, I spoke German and Dutch. I never spoke English.
Right.
Assimilate, speak the language of our country. Call yourself an American.
So kick out.
Wear the damn flag.
Hold on. So kick out my grandparents because they didn't speak English. No. Gotta go. Thank you, everyone. We had a great day today. I apologize. It's hard for me to converse with these guys at a high level because I'm losing my voice. There are no easy answers, but ignorance doesn't help. When you call and tell me you have to speak English, you got to go, you're wrong. When you call and tell me that the illegals are spreading the vaccines, you're wrong. And it doesn't have anything to do with I agree to disagree. It's about facts. It's a fact. The truth is we're divided. But the truth is, if someone is here for the right reasons and they're not criminals, I'm going to do everything in my power to help them. Just like Mark Serrao did. Just like I did. I got on the phone and called Congressman DeLucio. I got on the phone and called Senator McCormick. And guess what they did? They helped. Why? Because they get it. Everybody's not going to get it. Not expecting you to. But don't call here with lies. The immigrants are spreading the measles. It's a bald-faced lie. Had a wonderful day here. Got to thank the Serrao family. I'm going to take a couple days off, get this voice fixed, folks. Appreciate you. Take care.
We're only 65 days until the draft.
Good job.